Hi there, everybody. I'm Jennifer Angel. This is my weekly overview for week July the 1st. Can you believe it? It's already July the 1st, halfway through the month. I was just saying to my assistant the other day, I'm going to have to start the 2014 stars soon. It's like, oh boy, I can't believe how time flies. Time flies when you're having fun. Hey, that's what they say. All right, so what's happening at the moment? So we've just got, I'm sure I mentioned this last week to you, that Jupiter has just made a move. It's transit into the next sign, which is Cancer. So this is a great time to just be a little more nurturing with yourself. Jupiter is the planet of abundance and expansion, and Cancer is in that solar fourth house, and it's all about your home and yourself and nurturing yourself and putting out there to attract what you want back in life, what you value the most. Now, of course, this is going to represent a different, even though it's positioned in Cancer, it represents a different solar house for each star sign, okay? And each solar house is represents a different area of your life. So go back to your individual readings and have a look, at how it's actually going to affect you. Mercury is still retrograde. Yeah, we love that Mercury retrograde. It's one of my least favorite transits, that's for sure. And it's going to be retrograde right through to most of this month. We might as well say, because it's stationary direct, I think, on the 20th or the 21st. It always takes that couple of days either side. It's called the storm, where it changes. But then, so that takes us through to say about the 24th. But then we have what's called, it has to go through the shadow stage. So if you imagine when Mercury starts to go retrograde, it's at a specific degree. I don't have this specific degree in my mind right now. So then it will go retrograde, or it will go back in the degrees. So the shadow time represents the time that it takes to get back to the degree that it started when it first went retrograde. Okay, so that shadow time goes through to August. I think it's up around the 3rd of August. Don't have that exact date in my mind right now either. But so it takes a little while. We've got like another, say, 3 weeks after it comes out of retrograde, that it's still in that shadow time. Okay, but it's not it starts to wean off, so it's not like as disruptive. But as my astrology mate, as mate sound my Aussie term, Eric Francis says, Mercury's still Mercury, whether it's retrograde or not. So it's the planet of communication. It's a bit of a mischievous energy. So you want to be careful always with Mercury, that you don't make any assumptions. You have clear that your intentions are being received in the way that you put it across. It's also not a great time to do any risky things with money, or even, run a red light, or try to get, to somewhere earlier, take a risk with Mercury retrograde. Good time to back up all your computer files, make sure you only lose your work once, and you become like me as a writer. You become a serial saver. You save every sort of few sentences, so you only lose a heap of work once, and before you do that. So good time to back up your computer files. If you're traveling, especially short distances, make sure that you check all your arrangements. Okay. All right, so just to cap off this week, we do have some challenging aspects. We've got Venus squares Saturn, the Sun is in opposition to Pluto, and the Sun is also squaring Uranus. Okay, so squares and oppositions, traditionally known as challenging aspects, but hey, as I say, life is full of situations and people that support and challenges. All are useful in some way. So the challenges can just sort of help you take a step back, reflect, see where you are in life, where you want to be, and it allows you to really just push the reset button a bit and make the changes to go forward. Okay, so there you have it. All right, everybody, have a great week. Thank you so much for following my work. Thank you so much for all your notes and letters that you send. As you know, I don't always get to reply to them, but please know I love to get them. I read every single one of them. I know some of you asked about little Yogi, and he's asleep down here on the sofa, so he's been a bit camera shy lately, but we'll get him up next week. We'll see if we can get him. Love and luck to you. Have a great week, everybody. I'm Jennifer Angel. Thanks for watching.